Hey, what's up? This is your host, Austin Gambrell. Welcome back if you're coming back. If you're new here, welcome. Start y'all off with some definitions per usual. Depression, a group of conditions associated with the elevation or lowering of a person's mood, such as depression or bipolar disorder. Moving on to anxiety, intense, excessive, and persistent worry and fear about everyday situations. Fast heart rate, rapid breathing, sweating, and feeling tired may occur. So, if you're new here, I do these definitions every single episode so you can understand what the person in this episode is going through and what they will be talking about. Yeah, this episode we had a lot of fun, and Sid is an amazing woman. Hope y'all get to know her through this episode. Oh, yeah, and I will put a disclaimer right here that we did cuss a little towards the end. It wasn't too much, just a little bit here and there, just so y'all know. But yeah, hope you enjoy the podcast. Yeah, let's get it. Oh, and I want y'all to count how many times I said like. And if you can give me the correct number, no, don't. I'm not going to do that. Just count how many times I said like and DM me or text it to me because I thought I said like way too many times when I was editing this. Okay, let's go. All right, yo, what's up? This is episode 7 of The Story Continues. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here and you're coming back because you like me, what's up? What's good? How you doing? So today we have a very special guest. It is the one and only, the closest thing I got to Gabrielle Union in my life. The best actress I've ever met.
You met Cash Doll. You got closer.
So this is the one and only. When I tell y'all, this girl is probably the best actress you will ever meet in your entire life. That is a fact. I'm so serious.
A wild compliment. Thank you.
Sid, everybody. Meet Sid. She told me to say Sid. She told me to make
permission.
sure.
I gave her permission. Yeah. Hey, everybody. Thanks for having me on this podcast.
Of course.
I love podcast life.
Yeah.
It's such uncharted territory. You can do whatever you want.
No, literally anything you want, which is the crazy part.
Yeah.
Because you know me. That's the wild part. We can do anything. But so how Sid got here, let's just go over that. So Sid and I met in a play, and it was Saints on the Plane.
Period.
So I was sending her to hell. So I was a demon. For context. For context, I was a demon. So from Satan. And then she was sent to hell because she was something else. You can tell them about your character.
Lisa was a high-powered lawyer who did a lot in her lifetime and worked very hard. But she did it all without the Lord. And that's really the only way that I'm going to get to heaven. So I didn't have another choice.
That was wild.
But to go to hell.
So that's one thing I did. So I sent her to hell. And then I don't know how we even started talking.
I think it was the social media because I wanted your videos.
Oh, right. So I was doing like social media for the play too.
Yeah.
And then Sid was like, I like the way you do stuff.
Heck yeah.
Like, she was like, let's chit chat. And I was like, okay, cool. So and then everyone around me, they were like, oh my God, I don't know if she's like outgoing. And I just kept looking at her from a distance. Like when we were practicing, I said, this girl got a crazy side.
This girl's a weirdo.
I can see it. I can feel it. A weirdo to a weirdo.
You know
I
what
said,
I'm
I can see it. I said, I can see it. I can feel it. I knew it was there. So that's how we got here. And then I went to Sid had a play recently called Cadillac Crew.
Ooh.
Or was it The Cadillac Crew?
Cadillac Crew.
Cadillac Crew.
Yeah.
Amen. So that was phenomenal. Tell us what it was about. I know what it was about, but tell them what it was about.
It's always been so hard for me to explain what Cadillac Crew is about because without giving everything away. But it was based in the 60s in Virginia. These 4 women, 3 black women and 1 white woman, were working in a Virginia civil rights office, and they were trying to get their convention together. Rosa Parks was supposed to be there, but the male leaders overturned them. And so they realized they had to do something way more riskier and more groundbreaking and world impactful to be able to actually like be seen and be remembered. And that was the biggest thing that they were focused on. So a lot of ins and outs of that, a lot of secrets revealed, and a lot of hard truths. But overall, it was a really great play. And it goes from past to present. That way we can tie it back and show that everything that we think is in the past is still very present in our world today. And it just makes people hopefully want to do something about it.
She did a phenomenal job.
Thanks.
When I tell you, I was at that. Oh my God.
That's her.
I used to work with her. This is a mental health podcast.
Yeah.
I went past all that. So what do you deal with?
Yeah, okay, so throughout my life, I have experienced depression a few different times, anxiety a whole lot.
You anxious?
Man,
that's why.
Let me tell you something. It's called hard exterior.
Wow.
Yes.
I'd have never guessed that.
Yeah, so I love...
When I tell y'all, this is a confident woman.
Thank you.
Like, when I, like, you know how some people, they're like, oh, I fake my confidence. Like, when I tell y'all, this lady, she'll walk into a room and dominate.
Yo, that's what I be doing. I be faking my confidence.
A powerful human being. Okay, go ahead.
So talking about the story of my tattoo, right? We have the same tattoo.
Oh, I was going to get to that.
Okay. You want me to wait?
It's okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That way I can explain better where this has come from. So most of the time when I tell people about the story behind my tattoo, I start at middle school. But from first grade until about 7th grade, I was bullied. Just kind of for no reason at all. You know what I'm saying? I was new, and girls just didn't like me. And so I didn't have an opportunity for them to like really get to know me, to like me and things like that. So those were kind of primal years for me to gain self-confidence, and those like insecurities were just so heightened, especially in middle school, because that's all we care about, how we look and how we think other people think we look.
Man,
and so
I was looking like a trash can.
You know what I'm saying? And I didn't look great.
I had sweats, a sweatshirt every single day.
Every day.
I'm so serious. Depression was real then.
Man, and I thanked God for uniforms. You know, they don't wear them anymore.
Yeah,
I am
never
so
had
glad.
Uniforms.
I would have been bullied even harder.
I was.
So I was just always super insecure and grew up being a people pleaser, some codependency issues. Like, I just wanted people to like me, and I needed that validation from everywhere else. So when it came point to like, okay, girl, well, now it's your turn, I didn't know where to pull from. I didn't have a background of like being super confident in myself. So yeah, I definitely, when it comes to like anxiety and stuff, as an actress and a professional, it's something that I can put to the side. I don't let it dominate, but I feel it. I have self-awareness, so I know when it's there. You know what I mean? So even with depression, I experienced them on 3 very specific occasions, and I know the signs. So when I get back into, you know what I'm saying, these moments where even right now, I feel like depression is kind of clouding over me, and I'm battling not letting it, you know, do what it does. But like, I know what it feels like, but a lot of my stuff is internal. Externally, you might not see anything. Now you can see when I'm upset because I can't hide that. But in terms of like being nervous or irritated, like, it's hard for me to hide those things.
Because I think we didn't start on time or something for Saints in the Plane. In your face, I said, "Woo!" I said, I'm not gonna talk to her today. I was like, absolutely not.
I'm still a work in progress.
I said, "Are you okay?" Because I saw you were angry. I said, "Ooh." I said, "Wow." I said, "Okay."
I don't even remember that. You see, I be having to let things go. That's what I'm working on.
You was a little anxious. You said, what? You said, we ain't starting on time.
And we wasn't. And didn't.
Yeah, no. We started like 30 minutes after the time.
Oh my gosh.
I was like,
it was like, so wait, when we did it again, when we did Saints on the Plane again, Jody came in maybe like 45 minutes after we were supposed to start.
Oh, wow.
We still hadn't started because Terrell still had his stories to tell. You know what I'm saying? And Jody comes in.
Man, Terrell is long-winded.
Man! And he like,
Terrell
was you sitting out in your car this whole time? Yes. He like, was you sitting in this car the whole time? He was like, yeah, I was waiting on you to finish your stories. And I said, if that's not...
That's accurate. Because, man, I'll be sitting there like, all right, when rehearsal going to start?
It's been a long day. It is late.
Man, that was so fun.
Yes. Back to mental health. Yes, anxiety, depression are things that I have definitely struggled with.
Nice. So what do you do to overcome it? Like you said, depression's kind of like clouding over you now.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do to like deflect?
Yeah.
Or
cope, or
there you go.
Yes.
You got me.
So I'm big on spiritual warfare. The easiest way for me to combat spiritual warfare is by listening to gospel music. I will just play it. You know what I'm saying? And I did in August. I stopped listening to secular music for 2 months, just until October. And I was glad I did, because I had so much spiritual warfare. But I was also introduced to new music, so like R&B, Christian music, and gospel rap and stuff like that, which I wasn't huge fans of at first, but it's really like finding its footing to where I can just put it on and just let it play, even at the lowest setting, because the demons can hear it, child. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jesus, as long as they're saying Jesus, they hear that. Literally. I can whisper it. I can mouth it to them, and they'll still fall to their knees. So that's big. That's the biggest thing for me, and also godly community, because I could talk myself. You talked about overthinking. Yeah. I overthink like crazy. I could talk myself down a rabbit hole.
You really listened to the podcast.
Yes, I love when people can relate to my struggle.
That is wild. No one when I tell you, everyone that's been on here, they're like, oh, I listened to like one episode. Like Nikki listened to all of them. But like everyone else is like, oh yeah, I listened to like one episode. But you did your research.
I needed to, yes. I love to tie back. Because if they didn't listen, they'd have to go back. You know what I'm saying? That part. And y'all better go back. So yes, having that godly community around me, especially because of my profession, I'm an actor, and so I don't have a conventional 9-to-5 schedule. So sometimes I don't make it to church, especially when we're filming. I don't have time to go to Bible study. I don't have time to be in the church house. So godly community is super duper important to me. And also just talking to God. Like, I feel like lately I've noticed I haven't had conventional prayer time, but I should be talking to that man. You know what I'm saying? I got 5 minutes.
Me in the car. Just about every day.
Yes.
My car is my prayer closet.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. So yeah. Lately that's been it. Yeah.
All right.
What about you? Did you ever say?
Oh wow. No.
I told myself before, I was like, you think he's going to be asking me the questions? I'm going to be asking him the questions.
How do I deflect it? So usually, cause I do a lot. And I get to the point where I get overwhelmed because I say yes to so many people.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, ooh. I'll be like, oh wow, not me feeling bad about it. Cause I literally get so stressed. And then my depression would just like, it'd be like, hey, what's up, dude? We back.
Yeah. Instantly.
It'd be back daily.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh no. So I usually just kind of just sit and I do nothing. Or I'll play. So I started playing guitar.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I started playing guitar, and that's what's kind of. So my grandpa gave me the guitar.
Okay.
So I kind of just started playing guitar, and that's kind of been like my out. Like when I'm depressed, like I feel like my family knows now. Like if you see that guitar, it's a sad day.
You need a little time. Yeah.
It's a sad day. It's a sad day. But yeah, I've actually been doing really good with it. And it's kind of like when I play it, it's like I'm learning stuff. But at the same time, I will just find chords. Just kind of just play them. And I just vibe out.
I love that.
So that's been the out. But before that though, I didn't cope with anything.
Literally.
I was just sitting there with it. I said, I don't know how to do that.
Down on that couch, yep.
Literally.
Turned on my show.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
This day is done.
It was either over. Avatar or Legend of Korra every time.
Yeah.
Every time my brother saw that, he'd be like, are you okay? Because I've seen that show, both of them, probably over 200 times.
1,000,000 times. Yeah. I just want the joy. I just want the joy.
And I look at it like, oh my God. Like I've seen it before.
I've seen it.
Exactly.
I'm saying the words.
But yeah, either I watch my shows or I listen to Tori Kelly, sad Tori Kelly.
I was just thinking, I do love to sing too. That is so therapeutic.
Or I'll find a good hymn and just sing it in my room.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I love that.
Yes. Oh, that just hit me. I got to sing Sunday.
Yeah. Okay. Period. Amen.
That is dumb. So yes, that's what I do to cope. I usually go to music.
Which I think makes a whole lot of sense. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Especially for us as creatives, being able to use our creative outlet is really therapeutic. I had posted on TikTok, maybe it's a year ago now. I had just made up a little song in my car, posted it on TikTok. And I
did. Did I watch that?
I don't know. It's so old. To me, it's old.
One thing about me, when Sid posts something, I'm going to post it. I'm going to post it every time.
He will. He's not lying.
I'm going to post it every single time.
He's not
Heavy
lying.
supporter. Heavy.
And I'm so appreciative. I really am. He doesn't get it. I'm so appreciative. But I was just like, it's crazy how we talk about how our gifts can be used to help heal other people, but not even realizing how our gift heals ourselves. Like,
say it again for the people in the back.
Man, see, like using your gift to heal you.
Literally.
It's like, dang, God, I didn't know you was up there doing that. Bruh, I didn't realize. Seriously. But it's just like, singing makes me feel better. Me singing and hearing myself sing, like, that makes me feel better.
I've never heard you sing.
Thanks, God. Huh?
I heard you sing on the Tam.
Oh, yeah.
I heard that.
Oh, yeah.
When I tell you, I didn't know she could sing until that podcast.
Really?
I was like,
I'm the most shy about my singing voice.
Sit on the next song? That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Call me up.
Okay.
I love background vocals.
Are you for real?
Yes.
Are you joking or are you for real?
I'm for real.
Oh, we're going to talk after this.
Yes, okay, great. Look, y'all, I'm really trying to get booked out here.
Literally. We're definitely going to talk after this.
Oh, that's so exciting.
Because I'm tired of doing the background vocals. Tired.
I love
I'm
that.
ready to, like, I'll, like, stack them, and I'll be like, hey, bring somebody in here. Because all the songs that are out,
yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's the times now. Everybody wants to do their own background, I really enjoyed the days when other people would come and do the background.
Hello? Because I'm tired.
Yeah, okay.
I'm tired.
I have 200 tracks on this one song. And
man.
I don't have room
Because when I gave it to
more.
the engineer, shout out to Q, but I gave it to the engineer, right? And he was like, Austin, why are there so many background vocals? I said, when I tell you I have those boys stacked. Like if you solo, like if I like release the acapella versions of the songs, everybody be like, oh my God. Like when I tell you stacked, like a high skyscraper.
I do want those acapella versions. You should consider.
I'll let you listen to them after this.
Okay, cool. I love background vocals.
Because they're definitely on this computer.
Period.
Oh yeah, we're in the library, by the way. I always give them like a setting.
I love it.
A setting because they're listening.
Because it's not visual, yeah.
Exactly. So we're at the Southfield Public Library. I think I'm going to start doing them here. Because this is kind of a vibe. Mm-hmm. Because it's like chill.
Yeah.
Hot as hell.
But it's steamy.
But it's chill. But it's chill. So next time wear a t-shirt, Austin. Noted. 1000%. Oh yeah. So you're a content creator.
I be doing it sometimes.
No. You're a content creator.
Oh, thank you.
Let's get that straight.
Okay, period.
Because I look at your stuff and that's why I do my stuff.
What?
Yes.
No.
You think I'm playing?
I think it's reversed.
Like the PB&J? Oh, not reverse.
I think I do mine because you do yours.
That's hilarious. And that's another reason, like another way I cope. I just do random stuff. Then I'll post it, but I won't think about it. I'll just go. Like most of the videos, it's like I put the mess ups and everything in there. So I just be like, all right, cool.
This is it. This is
Literally.
what you get.
And that's what honestly is helping, like the music and doing the videos. Because it's like therapeutic for me.
Yeah.
But I do need to call my therapist.
Listen now. And I know y'all talked about adulting and insurance, and that's a real freaking thing because I am a therapy stan. Okay? Yeah. Like, it's Nicki stans, it's Beyonce stans. I'm a therapy stan. I need it. But it's just, this is the longest probably that I haven't been to therapy, probably since beginning of the summer, maybe. And I just like, Lord, I need her back. Like, and I never wanted to be the person who was dependent on my therapist, because, you know, I have God. And that's why I'm thankful that my therapist prays with me and things like that. But
God made therapists.
You know what I'm saying? He's giving her the wisdom.
Exactly.
I need that.
She said, just because you don't hear me, she talking. She talking.
Listen up.
Literally. Like, if you don't want to listen to me, listen to her.
Listen to her.
Yes.
And that's why I'm just like, I always encourage people to go to therapy. But in this season where I haven't been able to go, I'm just like, where else can I pull from? Yeah. What else is going to help me get through all of these battles that I'm every single day that I can't get her sound advice on?
Yep.
Are there people that have been like walking with me that I haven't been listening to and you want me to hear them? You know what I'm saying? Like, you want me to turn her down so I can turn somebody else? I don't know, but I love therapy.
Absolutely. Because when I tell you, I have my therapist, I have her card. I usually have it like just in my pocket just to have. So I think I was going through something, and then I like reached in like one of my sweatshirts that I wear all the time, like the Malcolm X sweatshirt.
Yeah.
So I was just sitting in the sweatshirt, and I was just like watching TV, and I was a little sad. I was watching Avatar.
Okay.
So then I like reached in my pocket.
Setup.
I said, "Woo!" So I grabbed it out. It was her card.
I know this feeling.
So then I was like, "No." I said, "No, I'm good." So I put it on my desk.
Okay.
I get in the car. Somehow, some way, the card is in the car. I left it in my room. I said, how'd this happen? Do I have 2 cards? Someone back to my room.
Am I collecting cards?
It wasn't there.
Oh.
I was like, this is weird.
This is weird.
Now I'm scared. Paranormal activity at this point.
It's like God wants us to be like, oh my God, Lord, and I'm scared.
Terrified. They'd be like, God's doing it. I'd be like, no, God's terrified. This is not cool.
This is somebody else.
This is literally Black Mirror.
Yeah, you feel me? It literally.
Absolutely. And then today, I get in the car. Why is it sitting on the dashboard?
What?
Oh God.
It's giving.
Like, I can't even make this up.
Call her up.
When I saw it on the dashboard.
Yeah.
On the dashboard.
Yeah.
Not like in the cup holder. It was no. It was in front of me. God said, no.
You thought you were scared.
God said, I will show up in your face in 2 seconds. So that's the crazy part. When people miss those signs. Like completely miss them.
Absolutely do.
Like somebody can like hit them with the car and they'll be like, I'm gonna still go out drinking.
Yeah.
It's like, oh wow. Like, okay, that's crazy. Then you almost died.
Man.
And that's what a lot of people, I know, like one of my friends, that happened to them. Something drastic happened. No, it was my family member. And they were drinking so much, they were in the hospital. So then 3 months after, we're out just having fun. And why do we see them with the drink? We said, bro, you didn't learn? That's crazy. And he was in the hospital 2 months after.
Wow.
And then he goes back to doing it. I was like, bro, at this point, I can tell you, you shouldn't do that.
Yeah, like you don't need any more.
You're done.
Pop-ups from God. Like this is really just life at this point. Yeah.
Because you might be checked out next time.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
But he learned. So now he's chilling.
What a blessing.
Absolutely.
Oh, what a blessing that he learned. Because a lot of people don't.
Yes. Oh my God. There we go. You literally triggered something. So I know you're a Christian. Well, we already knew that. Well, I knew that at least. They didn't know that. So how do you find Christian friends? Because I know a lot of people are struggling to do that nowadays because no one really goes to church anymore.
It's true.
And
it's
no one
so
really
true.
No one's open about it.
Yeah. I think that kind of was the first step, like being open about what I believe in and who I follow. You never know who you're going to attract or who's listening. Being in Mosaic, I had Christian people around me. They were my friends who were Christians. They weren't really my Christian friends, if that makes sense. We kicked it and we were cool and we knew that we were all Christian, but that wasn't what brought us together. It was arts. But being able to grow up out of that and like separate from each other, the people who came back in the way that they did are who became my Christian friends, my godly community. I have a very close friend, Jessica, who we grew up, we was besties, and we fell out. We weren't friends for a couple of years.
Oh my God.
But it was it was college, 1, and 2, we were both going through different things spiritually.
Yeah.
And that separated us. And so what brought us back together was a firm foundation in Christ. You know what I'm saying?
That song is a bop.
Huh?
Firm Foundation.
Oh, yes. It really is.
I love that song so much. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yes, he never lets us down. Hallelujah. And so now my best friend, City, we became friends because my ex was her best friend. And even though I'm not with him anymore.
Wait. Rewind. That was a lot. You just threw all that in there and tried to run over it.
Yes, okay.
So your ex was her best friend?
Yes, we're all fraternity brothers, but they were fraternity brothers first. And they pledged our fraternity together, our business fraternity. They pledged together, became best friends.
Okay.
Then I got with him. And I knew about Sid already. Like, we've known each other since middle school. We were never friends for real. We were cool, though. And so...
This is juicy.
He's like... So he tells her, like, yeah, you should really hang out with her. Like, And I did. I needed friends. I had fell out with my other friends. So he was like, y'all should hang out. I think y'all would get along. We started hanging out, and... That was it. That was history. Who knew?
That.
He probably didn't even know what he had started when he told us to start hanging out together. But being able to help her find her Christian footing again really has changed the course of our friendship. And so I guess I would say, like, I wasn't seeking out Christian friends. At some point, I did want a stronger godly community. But I also feel like I always had it around me. I just wasn't acknowledging them.
Yep.
Because like we do everything on our own. We love to be isolated and by ourselves.
I do.
You know what I'm saying? And so, but once I start posting about my stuff, and people who I know are like, girl, I've been in my Bible, or and I'm like, you been where? Literally. You?
People you wouldn't expect.
What?
Exactly.
It's like, okay, well, let's get together. And so then your community just kind of builds off of that. Like, and we're all in different stages of our journey, of our walk, but like it has really nothing to do with it. Because we were friends already. So now that we have this in common, I just feel like it makes us even stronger as friends. You know what I mean? Yeah. What about you?
Oh, why do you keep doing that?
I love to ask people questions.
So I don't really. So I got a new church home.
Okay.
So
same.
now I go to New Hope Missionary Baptist Church.
Oh, yes.
It's on 9 Mile.
I don't know. That's don't embarrass me. I do know the church.
We both
I promise
said,
I'm not lying.
We said we don't know. Yeah, I don't know either.
I plugged that GPS in.
Hello? So look up New Hope Missionary Baptist Church. You'll find it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So I think it's 9 Mile Road. We'll figure it out. So I go there now, and I just joined like the youth, like in the church, like the young adults.
Okay, I was about to say.
So I was like, oh, okay. I was like a little sketchy about it. So I went to Vacation Bible School and met all of them, and I said, oh, okay. So I sat down, and then it just did it itself. Like it just
literally.
We all just vibed.
Yeah.
And then we were like just talking about like past experiences, and then one of them were like, well, I still drink. Like I'm not gonna lie to y'all, and I said, can we all hang out?
Literally.
I said, wait a minute.
We might actually
we might actually vibe. Okay. So that's how we all got super close.
I love the honesty.
And now we all like, I mean, like when I tell you, we're all brutally honest.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I struggled with like a weed addiction about like probably 2 months ago.
Okay.
And I don't do it anymore. But like when I tell you, like I said that in the class, and they were all like, when I tell you all of us, we just gelled.
Yeah.
And now we all like we're just together.
I love that.
Yeah. And then like my friend Nikki, I didn't even know she was Christian until I think we went to dinner, and then she was like, yeah, Austin, she's like, yeah, I used to go to church and stuff. And I was like, wait. I said, okay. All right, so you okay. So
you got some menu.
I was like, so it's there.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yes.
So and then we just started talking, and then it just went from there. And then we got super close as friends.
Yeah.
Just because God brought us together.
Yep.
Literally.
Yep. And I think that some people may think that it's all we do is like talk about God all the time, and it's just Christian this, Christian that.
I don't know why people think that.
I think that's just
because most of my friends would be like, Austin, you can't hear this. You're like, you're innocent ears. And I'm like, baby, I wasn't always as innocent.
But you feel me?
I was not always as innocent.
Everybody got a pass.
Literally. I'm like, it was not. Absolutely not. Like, if I could tell you everything, you'd be shook.
Yeah. You would know me. You would not know me.
Be a totally different person. They'd be like, whoa. Austin, you did what?
Yeah.
And I'm like pretty open about it too.
Me too.
Like I will tell like everybody everything about it. Like if they ask, I'm like, yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
And they'd be like, wait, what? And I ain't gonna share it now, but yeah.
Yeah, right? I'm like, maybe not right here right now, but I do share
maybe
it.
After. After for sure.
Yeah, I'm not ashamed about telling my story.
Absolutely.
And I enjoy other people's stories. I love learning about people, which is also why I ask a lot of questions.
Yeah, I could tell.
Because I just think that it's so interesting how different we can all be as individuals, but have similar experiences.
Yeah.
I think that's really cool, and that's what brings us together. God finds community to be important for us.
Absolutely.
And so, therefore, I find community to be important for myself. And so, I love young adult anything in churches because it's different from teenage stuff. It's different from youth stuff, but it's also different from adult church. Yep. We are going through something very specific, especially in this generation and in this time.
Extremely.
And mental health is a huge component of that. And so to be able to just have people our age to talk to about these things, not that we don't need the guidance and counseling from our elders, but in terms of community, these are the people I'm going to cling to. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is who we got when they're gone and they don't understand. You know what I'm saying? So I love that your church has that young adults. My church is newer, so we don't have that yet, but I cling to it because you realize these people are regular humans.
Regular folks.
You know what I'm saying?
When I tell you, them 84-year-old folks in the church, they done some stuff.
Yeah.
They act like they didn't.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's the crazy part.
Much longer life than we have.
Absolutely.
Much more time to make more mistakes than we have.
What would you tell yourself when you were going through what you know now?
Probably to stop stressing. Probably to just let it be.
Yep.
I think that was the hardest thing for me, and still is, I guess. That control factor on life, wanting to drive is just like,
let me drive the boat.
Oh my gosh. It's like, girl, you don't even like the water. What do you want to drive for? Like, you just want to drive to be doing something. Like, sit down. But it's true. And I want to tell myself, like, you don't have to know it all. Mm-hmm. I'm the oldest sibling, right? And my parents are divorced. So, like, knowing what I'm doing, where I'm going, like, just how to have all my ducks in a row is something I always felt I had to do. But that's what puts me in that control seat. I didn't feel comfortable expressing the vulnerability of, I don't know.
Got you.
Right? And I really wish that I would have been able to do that when I was younger, but I'm really glad that I'm able to do it now.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because otherwise, it doesn't hold the same weight.
Yeah. And
you don't see that hard distinction of past versus present and then future. Like, yeah. So many things I could tell myself, but that's probably the biggest one. And it's really a constant reminder.
Oh, I got you. Okay. Ah, you're annoying. So what about you?
I love to say it so soft. And what about you?
I'm screaming. What would I tell myself?
It's giving which self?
Absolutely. Man. Because there are a couple times.
Yeah.
But in one of those times, I'd probably be like, it's not that deep.
Literally.
Like, it's really not.
It's really not.
Like, say no. That's exactly what I would tell him.
Man.
Just say no.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's honestly where most of my stuff came from. I mean, I had some childhood trauma, but yeah.
But it's true.
I'd have been like, hey, just let it all go. Just do you.
Yep.
Don't stop trying to please everybody.
Man, learning how to put your foot down is hard.
Man, I did that the other day. I'm so serious. Somebody asked me to do something. I said, you're going to get it Thursday. They're like, can I get it today? I said, no, you're going to get it. You going to get it Thursday. When I tell you, like 2 months ago, Austin would have never done that.
Never.
No.
It's that internal. It's your conscience, and it's that. It's really the flesh, though. Just telling you, making you feel guilty, or like, dang, maybe I shouldn't have said it that way.
Absolutely.
It's like no matter how you would have said it, they're still gonna feel how they want to feel because they want it today.
For real.
And I'm getting it to them on Thursday.
Literally.
So no matter what I say, they're gonna feel the same. But that guilty factor of, I know God, you told me to say no, or I know this wasn't the best option for me. I had to say no, but like, dang, am I a bad friend? Am I this? Am I not worth blah, blah, blah? Like, that's hard.
And I stopped thinking about all that. Because I had a relationship. Then we gonna go. Because I'm doing too much. No, I'm not doing too much. It's okay. It's my podcast.
What? I'm having a great time.
No, for real. So I had a relationship. I can't believe I'm talking about this. So I had a relationship with this girl. Super sweet. She's amazing. It's rocky now, but I don't really talk to her now. But it's not my fault though. Well, kind of. Anyway. So,
well, kind of.
Long story short, it was one night we were about to watch a movie on Disney Plus. And then she goes, well, I said I have to ask you a question. I said, but I can ask you later. And she's like, no, just tell me now. I said, no, I can tell you later. I said, because it's pretty deep. And then she was like, no, it's okay. And I said, all right. I shouldn't have asked. I'd probably still be with her right now.
What?
I said, do you like read your Bible ever? And it was a serious, like, because when I tell you, like, my Christian journey is, I take that seriously.
How long were y'all together before you asked her this question?
About 6 months.
Wow.
Yeah, I was invested.
I asked the first day that I meet him.
She said, first day, have you opened your Bible today?
Is there dust on your scripture?
No, that's what I started doing.
Okay,
absolutely.
after that.
I'm so serious.
So
after
6
that,
months
I said,
of my life have gone by. Okay,
Literally.
wait, so what did she say?
So she was like, no, not really. And I said, okay. I was willing to talk about it. So I was like, so if I sent you like Bible study, like if I like watched it, I'd be like, hey, yo, if I send you scripture, would you read it? Or like anything like that. She was like, yeah, I probably wouldn't because it's not like my cup of tea.
Okay.
And I said, all right. And I just got quiet.
Yeah, because it's
like,
giving, what kind of tea do you like?
And she was like, are you okay? She was like, and I was like, I was like, can I be honest? I said, this may not work. And I like didn't want to say that because it hurt so bad.
Heck yeah.
It hurt like my soul. I was like, because I loved that girl.
Yeah.
She was amazing. But that's like a crucial part.
Same.
For real.
Same.
So I was like, yeah, this might not work. She got real quiet and then sent me a paragraph after she hung up.
Damn.
No, literally. I was like, honestly, I was like, well, shit. I was like, at this point.
It had to be said.
Because I wasn't going to go like a year.
You know what I'm saying?
And just not ask her about that.
What?
I'm just going to church by myself.
Not your, what am I going to tell people? It's just not her cup of tea.
You'd be like, oh yeah, you about to like, where's your girlfriend at? Yeah, we've been together for 2 years, but she don't go to church.
It's just not her cup of tea.
But she had some personal stuff at church. So I was like, I get that. So I understood
Church
that part.
hurt.
Yeah. So I understood that part. But it was like, if I can't really talk to you, and then she was like, and then the girl, she was like all about like the universe and stuff. And I was like,
now I know what kind of tea you like.
See, but she did that before, and I was blocking it out. It was like,
you know what I'm saying?
Ignoring all the red flags.
But what was it that made you ignore it?
She was a beautiful soul.
Okay, yeah.
She was amazing.
Yeah.
Like, truly. We were literally best friends. Like, the best of friends.
Yeah.
And that was, like, that's what got me.
Yeah.
Because it was like, I found my person. This
yeah,
is so cool.
literally.
She really was. But it was just that one part.
Yeah.
I said, man, I'm dating a Mary. This ain't gonna be it.
This isn't.
I said, nah.
I can't place one ring on this finger.
What finger? What ring?
What ring?
I'm never getting the ring at this point. But yeah, so it was like, and then the movie we were gonna watch, I never watched that movie again.
What?
Yeah, I still have never watched it again.
What movie?
I hope she never listens to this. It's Big Hero 6.
Wow, that's a great movie.
I love it, but I'll never watch it again.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow, not traumatized.
Traumatized.
Wow, that sucks.
Every time I see it on Disney Plus, I skip right past it.
I hope God delivers you. I'm so sad for you.
Me too. And then the girl after was her friend. But I declined that friend.
Okay.
Twice. I was like, nah, this can't happen. Nah, this can't happen. I got to the point, I said, you know what, screw it. So, yeah. But then towards the end with that girl, she broke up with me. She beat me to it. I was going to break up with her.
What?
And I was
now,
mad
did
about
she
it.
read her Bible?
Yeah, she was a Christian. Yeah, she was cool. She was cool.
Okay.
She wasn't my cup of tea.
Yeah.
But I just did it anyway because I was like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah. But it was like more like the in-between person.
Yeah. Yes, yeah. I definitely know
that
about
rebound.
That. Oh, yes. No matter how bad you don't want one,
absolutely,
someone's going to go in
just
that
happened.
It just happened.
And I think that's probably from looking on the outside, that's probably one of the reasons why she stopped talking to me. The Big Hero 6 girl. I'm gonna just say that. So that's probably one of the reasons why she really stopped talking to me.
Yeah.
Because she was like, what the hell? Yeah.
Anytime I ever want to talk about her, I'm going to call her Big Hero 6.
Okay.
Me and I'm a nicknames girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, you will never know her
Big
name.
Hero 6.
I don't need to know it.
Yeah, Big Hero 6
Yeah.
girl. Absolutely.
That's so interesting. But you know what? And
it was tough.
Heck yeah. And I'm the
because
same
I prayed
way.
about it too. I was like, God, should I even ask her?
And you could pray about it before you already know.
It was 4 weeks like ahead before we ever even asked her.
Yeah.
I said, God, should I ask her?
Yeah.
I said, do I really want to ask her?
You feel me?
Because I already knew what she was going to say. So I was like, no, I shouldn't ask her. And I was like, dang. I was hurt.
Yeah.
And then I was trying to talk to her about it. She didn't want to talk about it. Her story was like, oh, he broke up with me because I wasn't Christian enough. I never said that. And that's one thing people get wrong. It's like they'll twist the story because they're heartbroken.
Yeah, heck yeah.
And I was like, yikes. So they're like, because all my friends are telling me about it.
Yeah.
And I was like, that wasn't the reason.
You can't tell me about me, but
right. I was like, that wasn't the reason. I said, but if that's your truth, like one thing about me, if you're going to lie about me, I'm going to let you lie. Absolutely. And then the next girl, her friend, well, it was her acquaintance. She told everyone, she was like, yeah, I broke up with him because he was emotionally too much. Oh, and I was like, that's wild, because homegirl talked about her ex a lot during the relationship. Honestly, it was, again, rebound girl.
Yeah.
So I didn't really care.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I mean, it was whatever.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Say what you want.
Because I was like, this probably ain't going to last too long.
Yeah.
I already knew from the get-go. Like, this probably ain't going to last too long. So then she broke up with me. It was for another guy, but she won't say that. But I was like, yeah. I said, okay. And then she was like, we can still be friends. I said, it's okay. I said, I didn't want to be with you in the beginning. Like,
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Were we friends before?
No, it just kind of just like slid in there.
I wasn't.
I rejected you twice. Like, what makes you think I'm really gonna like you for real?
Yeah.
Crazy.
What changed? Nothing. So yeah.
And I feel bad about that because I was like, I don't want to drag that girl into that, but I mean,
it's a two-way street.
I was vibing.
Yeah.
And she had just broken up with her boyfriend, so it was just
Also vibing.
Literally.
It's like we both came for the same reason. Can we just get in and get out so it can be over?
And that's what I started doing now, like dating.
Mm-hmm.
I just go out and I'll be like, yo, what's up? All right, cool. And then they'll think I'm paying for it, and I'll be like, yeah, actually, no.
This is a hangout.
I was like, yeah, we're splitting the bill.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I started doing immediately.
Ooh.
I was like, yeah, this is split.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll be like, what? Absolutely. Because what am I going to do? Make my pockets hurt if I don't even know you for real?
Yeah, so true. That's a good point. That's
Yeah.
interesting. That's an interesting
Second date, absolutely, I got you.
Mm.
But the first one,
That's so
because
interesting.
I'm getting to know you. I don't know you. That's what that date is for.
Right.
Dating to collect data.
Yeah,
Bishop
literally.
Sheard said that. Date to collect data.
I'm here for that.
Absolutely.
That's so interesting, Austin.
I'm collecting data tonight. Because I'm going out tonight.
Now, here is my question for you, though.
Uh-huh.
Are you asking these girls to come on a date with you, or are you asking them to come hang out with you, or like how is that first setup?
So most of the time, because I'm a pretty friendly person,
Yeah,
which you already know.
me too. Yeah.
So I'll be like, yeah, you want to like go out, like go hang out and go to dinner?
Aha. Okay. Cool.
And then like, because if I straight up be like, hey, I'm gonna take you
I'm
out.
gonna take you on. Yeah.
That's different.
Yes, I
'Cause
agree.
I'm a straightforward human being.
Yes.
Because I will not sugarcoat anything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I'm gonna take you out.
Yeah. No confusion.
And then like the girl tonight, I was like, yeah, let's just go to dinner.
Mm.
So I did not say I'm gonna take you out.
Yeah.
Like get your own
Let
shit.
us.
Get your bill, please. Because I ain't got the money to do that.
Let us grab our papers. No, I'm
For
the
real.
exact same way.
Absolutely.
I'm like, I was never dating him. We hung out
Hello?
a couple times.
That was with the Big Hero 6 girl.
Yeah, okay.
I never officially, like I paid for a lot of her stuff, but it was never officially like, hey, will you be my girlfriend?
Yeah, see, I need it. I need to hear that.
So that's why I was like, I don't know why there was like anger there, because we were never really dating.
Yeah, girl. You gotta listen.
But we were young, so it was
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was just like, okay,
A
first
lesson.
love. It was cool.
Yeah. Dang,
Yeah.
you threw some good stuff out here. You did. You really did.
Yeah, because one thing my mom says all the time. She's like, Austin, you are wise for your age.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what do you mean? She'd be like, you just know a lot and you get over stuff fast. Like most people wouldn't do that. Because when I tell you, if somebody be like, yeah, I want to break up with you, I'll be looking at them like, all right, like homegirl, rebound girl.
Yeah.
I looked at her. She said, I want to break up. I said, okay. Look, I didn't cry. I looked her dead in her face. I said, okay. She was crying. She was crying.
Wow.
Breaking up with me.
Wow.
I said, that's crazy. I said, because I don't care.
Yeah.
I said, I'm going to find somebody else
we can
probably
save
next
it.
week.
Yeah.
I ain't ugly. Like, I can get anybody. It's okay.
Don't cry for me.
I cry for you. I'm glad you're crying for you. Absolutely.
Cry for me. Cry for you.
No, ma'am. Yeah, absolutely not.
But it's true. When you do have a lot of wisdom, it is hard to hang on to things that you know are just like.
Man.
I was with my ex for 4.5 years, almost 5.
Are you okay?
And when I knew
Damn.
this man was in love after 6 months, y'all.
Jesus.
And I knew it was the end.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like Kevin Hart. Damn.
That's literally what I was thinking.
Wow. All right.
Just be like,
You said 4 and I said, ooh.
you know what
I
I'm
can't
saying?
even make it past 6.
Months.
Jesus. Rebound girl was 3. Heck no.
Yo, that is crazy. But when you do know, it's hard to. Lady London said this. She said,
Who's Lady London?
she's a phenomenal rapper. I know you don't know them. I know.
She's an Austin. I can tell. It's okay.
I already know. You and Brooklyn already talked about this. You don't know these people, okay?
Absolutely not.
Lady London is a phenomenal female rapper. And she did this. Do you know the Know For Sure podcast with B. Simone and Megan Ashley?
I think so.
Okay. So she did an episode with them. And she was just talking about how, like, for a lot of people, or for some people, I won't say a lot of people, by the time you actually leave a situation, you've already been left. It's just the physical that hasn't left. And that's how I felt in my last relationship.
Oh, wow.
I mentally was good. Emotionally, spiritually, I was content with my decision. But physically, it was so hard to just say those words and bounce. But I'm like, girl, you've been left. So when people was like, you're doing so well, like, are you okay? I'm like, I'm fine. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should have contacted me 2 months ago.
Hello?
I was in the trenches.
Exactly.
I was hurting.
Because that first heartbreak, that week, man.
It's just like, oh my God. But then to be able to like,
over.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everything, all the stakes are high.
Absolutely.
Every single time. But I knew. And so to be content with it, it's like, yeah, because I'm not finna sit in my bed and be like, oh, love is lost and I'm not gonna find anybody. And heck no, I was like, so who else is trying to ring this doorbell? That didn't work. Who else? No, I'm just kidding.
She not kidding. I can tell.
But I
can
am.
see it.
But it's because I knew that I could get more than that. You know
sure
what I mean?
Can.
So just like
when
you're
I
saying,
say
like,
this girl fine.
she was oh, thank you. When
I
you
have
say
5
like
friends.
she was a phenomenal woman and she was
Absolutely.
so amazing, I believe that. But you can't.
You single now?
Yeah,
Tell
I am.
the people. Tell the
Yeah,
people.
I am, but I'm very intentional now. I'm very intentional.
Right. Make sure you got your Bible in hand.
You know what I'm saying? I will ask you the
Dust
day that
off
I
the
meet you.
Bible.
Bring it. Just bring it. I won't even have to ask.
Bring it to the date.
Bring it with you.
Absolutely. Bring it to the date.
But it's like you cannot live for someone's potential. Mm-hmm. And that was the thing. My ex is amazing. Like, when I say the stakes are so high for any other man that comes into my presence, like, he set those standards. My dad did it first, but he set those standards for me, like, exceptional. The only thing that was lacking was the spiritual side. I need a man that can be the head of my household. And if I can't trust that you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Lead me where I'm not trying to argue with you about the decisions that you're making. I want to trust that they're coming from God and just let you do what you do because I want to sit down.
Exactly.
I want to sit down.
I want to sit in the back.
You know what I'm saying?
Put me in the back
Be
of the
like,
bus.
he got it. He got it. Don't come
He
talk to
driving
me.
the
I got my
bus.
shades on.
He driving the boat.
My visiting hours are over. You call him up. So for you to be like, she was just so amazing. You could always be like, they could be this person in the future, but you don't ever know. And if I'm not tied to a ring, I don't have to sit and wait and find out.
Hello?
I can go and find someone who already,
Dog.
you know what I'm saying?
And that's what I told my mom loved Big Hero 6.
Yeah.
Loved her. I tell
Yeah.
you, loved her down.
Yes.
She said, oh my God, she's amazing. You think this is the girl? I said, mom. I said, you're not dating her.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
You don't know what I go through. I'm not telling you everything.
Right.
Like, I'm not telling you everything.
Literally.
And then she's like, oh my God, like, why don't you, like, hang out with her? And she asked me still to this day, have you seen her? Have you talked to her? I'm like, no, ma'am. I got ghosted.
Yeah.
Now she don't give a damn.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Yep.
Like, I'll reach out. I'll be nice.
Yep.
Nothing back. So I got to the point, I said, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I can, for my mental.
Absolutely.
For my mental health, continuing to harp on it and overthink and should I have said this, done this? What mistakes did I make? It doesn't even matter.
And I've recently got to the point where I was like, you know what? It's done.
Yeah.
I'm
I got
gone.
my
Like, I'm
lessons. You feel me?
Yeah.
They're in my bag and I'm going to take them to my next traveler.
Absolutely.
Like,
But I did realize the other day, I was like, Austin, I don't know if you're going to get married. Because I really, really thought about it. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I don't know.
Because it's not something that you desire, or why do you think that?
I guess right now it's something I don't desire, but
Okay.
I just enjoy, like, the more, like, people I date, I just enjoy being by myself. Like, thoroughly.
Okay, wait, how old are you?
23.
Okay, that's what I thought.
How would you think I was?
I wasn't sure. I knew you were younger than me. I didn't know how much younger than me.
I won't ask how old you are.
I'm 26.
Oh, okay. I know, because some people, they act weird about that. Like, some
I'm not
women are
30
like,
yet. Until I turn 30, I am 20 this, 20 that.
Literally, because a lot of people will be like, oh my God, don't ask a woman her age. So since, like, I was a kid, I
Yes.
never asked that.
Yes.
Ever.
I just tell people. Otherwise, they think I'm 19. And listen,
No,
I am
you
grown
don't look
up.
19.
Thank you. Sometimes I
No.
dress more mature. Sometimes I do dress like a child.
You're dumb. You're dumb.
So it's like rightfully so.
I'm screaming. No, but yeah, the relationships I don't think they're for me. Because, like, when I tell you, like, I will gladly be by myself. Like, with the last 2. Well, there's some other ones I ain't even talk about.
Yeah, sprinkled up in there. I feel
Yeah.
you.
But with them, it was like, yeah, don't talk to me between this hour and this hour. Because I'm chilling.
Yeah.
And one thing about me, if I'm by myself, I'm vibing, don't interrupt.
There's
Can we
just no
talk every
room for
night?
you.
Absolutely. Fuck no. Hell no.
Absolutely not.
Why?
For what?
The nighttime
About
is
what?
my alone time.
Period.
Like, don't call me.
I'm relaxing.
Call me during the day.
Yeah.
I'm here.
During business hours.
Yeah. If you're stressing out, call me during the day. Absolutely. But when that like 9 o'clock or like 12 a.m. hits, I ain't trying to stay up on the phone. I've done that already. I'm done with that.
Yeah.
I'm like, just leave me alone. Okay?
I got work to do.
Everybody hates that. Like when I want to be alone, or like when I don't want to have sex. I'm not a sexual person, and that's another. We're going ham over here.
We're in
I
the
love
deep.
it here. Now we can't stop. No, for real. I'm not a sexual person, and a lot of people I talk to that I've recently talked to, not Rebound Girl or Big Hero 6, but I'm talking about like recent people I've talked to. I'm just not. That's not my thing. Because I'm like, hey, I want to know you intellectually.
Yeah.
I don't want to know what your body count is, none of that, or how your body look. Like I don't care about none of that. Because I'm not a fan of that. Because I feel like that's disrespecting women as a whole. If you're looking for that first.
Yeah.
Because a lot of men look for that first. And I'm like, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Because that's just not, like I grew up, it's just not what you're supposed to do. And a lot of people didn't grow up like that. And they just out there disrespecting women left and right.
Yeah.
A lot of my friends disrespected women left and right. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Like, that's rude. And a lot of my friends learn from me. Because I'm like, why would you? No, don't do that.
Yeah.
That's dumb. So that's what I'm realizing now. I might be single for a very long time.
And I mean, I don't even think it's a long time. This really is a personal time for us.
Facts.
In this point of our 20s. So there's nothing wrong with focusing on yourself. Like, it really is you season.
And when I tell you, Rebound Girl, she was mad I was focusing on myself. I brought her to the studio when we were working.
Wow.
She was like,
See,
come
sometimes that's all I need.
Literally.
You do what you got to do, but if you go just let me come.
Man.
Okay.
I was like, come on.
Because I'm going to do my work.
She was mad.
While you do your work.
She was mad as hell.
Wow. She'd rather be doing something else.
Absolutely. She's like, oh my God, we're always together. And I'm like at the studio. And I'm like, I was like, this is what I do.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to hang out, just come with me so I can work on my stuff.
My thing is, I at this point, I need people to Google what it's like to date a celebrity because that's what you're going to get. Like, if you can't handle that lifestyle, then we're just not going to work.
Because if you can't have a drink and sit over there while I'm talking to these folks and working.
Having a little business meeting.
Literally.
I'm paying for it. I'll take care of it.
Absolutely.
And when I'm done, I'll come join you. But like, we're moving towards something.
Hello?
And also, I feel like, shouldn't you also be doing something? You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm doing something, you should also be doing something.
Period.
If I don't have the free time, it does make me feel weird that you have a lot of free time. You know what I'm saying? Because what are you doing? I'm not making the money for the household. You're supposed to be making money for the household.
We got to do a part 2.
Okay, cool. And I promise y'all, it does tie back around to my mental health.
Absolutely.
Just because
that's why I'm going to keep all this in here.
Yeah, just because especially battling with being worthy of someone as great as that to come into my space, like, for my mental, I have to keep telling myself, like, you keep doing what you're doing. And the man who is doing what you're doing and trying to be, like, go to the next level, like, he will come into your space. The men that I have, like, communicated with, I'm not going to say I dated any of them, communicated with after my last relationship.
I felt that. I really
you
did.
You just don't deserve that. You don't deserve to say you dated me.
Absolutely none of them.
It was just like,
some of them listening to the podcast. None of y'all deserve it.
When I posted,
absolutely not.
You were not worthy enough to say that you dated me.
Heck
but
don't keep my name out your mouth.
Just don't tell them you know me.
Yeah, no.
Don't say that.
Delete me. Because Rebound Girl, I swear she'll send a text randomly. I look at the text, I'll never open it up. It's a bunch of them just sitting there.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, why are you talking to me?
For what?
No.
For what?
I'm sorry, go ahead. Let me go
No, but it just, the confidence that comes with it. So when you saying, like, you're just such a very confident woman, like, it's a lot of internal dialogue of just me telling myself over and over again, like, girl, this man is just feeding you bullshit and lies. And this other one is just looking at you like a piece of steak. And the other one is, get this mess out of here. Y'all, I do think that people seeing you do great things, like even her being in the studio every single day, when they're not on that messes with their mental. Absolutely. And so jealousy comes and things like that. So now that I've been having this great year acting wise, where all of my stuff is finally coming out after so long of doing it, and them not showing up to my premieres or coming to my plays or reposting my trailers, like, and then I asked them about it. They like, oh yeah, well that's not for me.
Wow.
And I just want to see the full thing.
That's crazy.
It's like, that's interesting.
That's crazy. Now you single.
You feel me? It's crazy your number don't work in my phone anymore.
Crazy how you locked. Absolutely.
That's what's crazy.
I totally understand that.
So, like, I totally feel for you being in this this is my time era, and
Absolutely.
I'm not trying to. I feel you, because we gotta focus. This time is so freaking crucial. Like, I really don't even have time for you. And by the time I do, my mental health has to be in a better state.
Absolutely.
Because I'm not looking for you for validation on anything.
Zero.
I love words of affirmation. That is my love language. I like reassurance. But at the same time, I'm going to give it to myself first. It's just great to hear it from you, because then I know you acknowledge it and recognize it. But like, the biggest struggle of my mental health is me telling myself you're great. Me telling myself you can do this, and you're capable, and you're worthy of the weight and things like that. I have to tell myself that, and I also have to continue to read God's word.
Absolutely.
And believe the things that are in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, I'm reading it, but do I really believe that? You know what I'm saying? It's hefty to know that someone was thinking about you before you were created in a womb. Like, I don't even think about tomorrow if I can help it. If I can help it.
Jesus.
So, like, it's hefty.
God.
Yeah.
This is a great episode.
I knew that we would have a great conversation.
I mean, I knew.
I didn't know it would go this way.
I didn't either. I didn't either. I thought it was going to be like, all right, it's going to be a nice 20-minute episode. We good. We're going to walk out. We're going to do these videos. All right, cool. We good. Nah, this boy about an hour long.
Sheesh. You feel free to cut me up. Okay.
I really want to keep all of it in there, though, because this is all really good.
Yeah.
Like, genuinely.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you
I
for
love
being
relatable
here.
content. Thank you for having me.
Oh, this is so good. So, Sid will be back. I promise you.
Heck yeah.
Absolutely.
I can't wait.
Man. So, do you have a relationship podcast? Because we could do that.
We could do that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't, but I love talking about relationships.
Man.
I do.
Okay, bet. So this is episode 7. Did I say 7?
Yeah.
7. Praise God. 7. Hope you enjoyed it. You can follow and rate it and all that jazz. Anything else you want to say to the people before we go?
I can't wait to come back.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm so excited.
This is really the definition of the story continuing.
Literally.
That is wild. Okay, thank you. See y'all next time. Hey, this is your host, Austin Gambrell. Hope you enjoyed the podcast. We have an Instagram page now, which is The Story Continues Podcast on Instagram. Look us up, follow us, share our posts. We're out here. We're doing the thing. And I wanted you to remember that you are loved, you are appreciated, and if you need anything, you can reach out to the page and we can hopefully find you some help. If we can't, I'm sure I can direct you into the right direction. Thank you for listening.